Thought About Dre became an instant classic.
It was so good.
I just remember watching that video and going, who's this goofy fuck?
So funny. It's so good, though. That was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. It was a great song. It was a
the album was great. Hi, guys. Welcome back.
How you doing?
Welcome to the bar.
Yeah, pull up a chair.
Yeah, good to see you. We're going to start off as we normally do with our energy drinks. You got something a little different today?
Yeah, I need a little bit more kick this morning, so I went for 300 milligrams of caffeine instead of the 2.
Yeah, the rainbow sherbet's good, though.
Yeah, I like the rainbow sherbet.
I do like the rainbow sherbet.
Yeah.
It's good. So I'm doing the Welch's because it's
delicious.
It's so good.
I wonder how that would be with like the peanut butter whiskey.
It's worth a try. I'm so down for that. I'm always down. One of the jokes that me and Katie always have is that we're always down for an adventure.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do it, man. I'll try anything once. Sometimes
that's what we need to mix alcohol with high caffeinated energy drinks.
Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
What's it called? Vodka.
Vodka Red Bulls.
Vodka Red Bulls.
Yeah. I mean,
whatever.
Guess I've been doing it then, so why stop now?
Yeah, except people do that at like 1 a.m.
Oh God.
So, speaking of which, we're a little earlier than we normally are, so we're gonna hold the whiskey till the end.
Yeah.
Just because it's like on the Horrible Bosses, when he's like, whatever his name was, like it's 8 a.m. He's like, but you, he's like chugging that glass of scotch.
If we were on vacation or on a hunting lease, it'd be a different story.
Yeah.
Well, but then again, it'd be beer.
But that's hair of the dog too.
Yeah,
that's like because you just got to keep going.
Oh God, I don't miss those days at all.
I can't do it. I don't have the want.
No, I don't either.
And even if because there are, I say that there are occasions where I'm like, oh yeah, let's go, let's go out and party or whatever. And then it gets to 6 p.m. and I'm like, fuck no, I'm done.
6 p.m. What time did you start partying?
No, I meant to get ready to go out that night.
Oh yeah.
Because at that point you're like, okay, what time are we gonna get together? You start thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
It's like
if it's past 7 o'clock, I'm not going.
I love that mentality.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm so tired. God.
Welcome to getting old.
Yeah,
awesome.
My body hurts. Yeah. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, at 35, I was just like, yeah. I mean, it sounds okay. I guess I'll go. The minute I turned 40 and up until I'm 44 now, so I don't want to leave. I don't want to. Excuse me. So one of my favorite groups, Cross Canadian Ragweed, is doing they're not doing a comeback tour, but they're doing they're coming back together for one event, which they extended it to 2 concerts. It sold out so fast, or the pre-sale went so fast. And I was like, oh my God, I would love to go to that show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all the groups that I grew up listening to and loved and still love and still listen to this day are playing in Oklahoma. And I'm like, that's far.
But you want to go.
I want to go, but I don't want to spend the money to
go. That's one thing. That's part of it.
Yeah, I don't want to spend the money to go, and I don't want to go to Oklahoma. No offense to anybody in Oklahoma. I just don't want to go.
Yeah.
I mean, if they did something here locally, I'd be like, done.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pour myself a drink and light a cigar and sit in my back porch and just listen to the live albums.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. So that'll be my concert.
Bro, that sounds like a good time.
I'm pretty sure I could just go to YouTube and put on a bunch
I'm sure it'll be. Yeah. You make it act like you're there. Yeah, man. 100%.
That'd be the way to go.
Yeah, dude. Hey, let's go. Let's go to a concert together. I'll come over here. We'll put it on the TV.
We'll just get one of those inflatable projection screens.
Yes.
Put it in the backyard.
Oh, fuck it. We may as well go balls to the wall and go to Costco and get an inflatable jacuzzi tub. And
done and done.
Yes.
That won't make things awkward. His wives come down and be like, what are y'all doing? We're at a concert.
Just 2 bros.
Join a concert
in the skivvies. That sounds like a good time.
It does sound like a good time.
God, we're so weird.
Pipe down and go bring me a drink.
It's so mean.
So we both get flipped off and they walk out.
I don't know though. At that point, I'm pretty sure both of them would walk out in server outfits. And they're like, "Yes, this just became a party."
Oh no, no, not my wife. My wife would not do that. She'd be like,
"Can't even be down for that."
She'd be like, Get off your ass and go get it yourself.
We'd have to talk about it first. It'd have to be a thing.
Oh, yeah. In fact, she'd probably be like, how about this? Why don't you get out and I'm going to get in and go serve me a drink?
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay.
Fine. Can't play anymore. I'm going to go inside.
That's funny. I am excited about it. I mean, it's been hot lately, but I am excited about it starting to cool down so we can get outside.
God, no kidding. It's
Been nice. Enjoy a cigar.
Getting up in the morning just to let the dogs out. You feel that kind of cool breeze.
Yeah,
it's
it's
nice.
so much less humid. It's so much less oppressive. Oppressive is the good word.
Yeah.
It's just, because it hits you.
Yeah, it's too much, and I'm over summer. I'm ready for thick boy season.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
man,
ready for.
dude, absolutely. Speaking of thick boy season, we're both up there in weight.
Yeah.
I'm switching to skim milk.
You went from whole milk to skim milk?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's saying that.
Well, yeah.
Not that I mean, skim milk's fine. Like it's great. It still has the protein, still has the carbs.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, cutting off that extra 30 grams of fat.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I need to get my schedule lined out again. That's what I need to do. That's just the whole.
Yeah,
that's the whole deal.
You need to line your stuff out, man.
Yeah,
we need to figure that out. Because I'm so ready, and then we talk about it, and you get all excited, and I'm like, okay, and then like a couple days go by, and then we start bullshitting about something else.
Yeah.
And then it comes around to this again, and then we're like, bro, we gotta do it.
Let's go.
Let's just do it. We gotta figure it out.
We need to sit down, get it all lined up, and just get the whole thing worked out. And I need to just.
I think you need a buddy. You need a workout buddy, and unfortunately, our schedules aren't matching up at the moment.
But that's just it. Is the workout buddies that I usually have? I don't mesh with anybody's anymore.
Oh, really?
Everybody's schedule's so off. The closest person that I could think of probably would be maybe Colin, and I'm not really sure what his journey's looking like right now.
I think he's afternoons. Is that where you want to be?
Well, it's going to have to be where I need to be right now.
Okay.
I hate just afternoons. Because. So do I. I would much rather do it in the morning. I probably can convince him to do the mornings, and I like working out with Devin a lot too, because just like you, he'll be like, no, that was crap. No, try to do this, and which I like. I like having constructive criticism and getting called out if I'm starting to slack, or if that shoulders are starting to drop, or if they're starting to raise, or if something's off. I like having somebody being like, all right, no, you need to reset. I like having that. Like I've said before, I like surrounding myself with those who are more knowledgeable in things to help better me.
Mm-hmm. Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No. But yeah, like I said, I like surrounding myself with those who are more knowledgeable in things to again better my.
Yeah,
abilities.
Devin's good because he's a lot like me in that he's very methodical.
Yeah.
And he's like he takes his training. If it's programmed, it's programmed. He's gonna do it, and I love that. Yeah. That's awesome. That's really good.
And I haven't worked out with Colin since legend.
I cannot say how proud I can't put it in words how proud I am of Colin.
Oh, he is
phenomenal change.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Oh yeah. Well, he cut out all alcohol. He was only a beer drinker anyway, but he cut that out.
That's a lot of carbs. That's a lot of calories.
He took his nutrition incredibly serious.
Yeah, and he was working with somebody.
Yeah,
which is great. I'm super proud of him.
I don't know if he still is or not.
I don't. Last time I talked to him, he was.
Okay, so he may still be.
Yeah.
And of course, his training has been. He went from strongman to powerlifting to strongman, and I think he's back into powerlifting.
I don't know. Maybe.
I know he's working. I think he's working with Tyler.
I think he's working with Tyler.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think. Was he working with Chris?
He did for a little bit.
Okay,
that's when he was doing the strongman stuff.
Yeah. He's built for strongman. He's at the point now where if I were working with him, I'd be like, okay, let's pack on a little more tissue.
Yeah.
Let's get back into strongman because he is built for it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, his like
Just those long limbs.
long
that he
limbs.
has.
His
Oh,
arms
yeah.
are really long. He's got real thick hips.
Yeah.
He's he's got the foundation for it.
Having to do bench press when he and I were working out together.
Totally different racks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
The orangutan ass arms.
I think he's like what 6'3"
or 4?
6'4",
Yeah, something like
that. And I'm, not
5'10", maybe 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, pick
Yeah.
me up, daddy.
Yeah, but even it's funny you said that. Like you and I are the same height.
Yeah.
But even between you and me, the rack is higher for you than it is for me.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
like, my arm, I just like just short ass arm. I am not built for strongman.
No,
Like,
neither one of us.
I can't like for the stone. I can't even get my hands like around it to where I could. It's so bad. It's not built. I wish I was. I love strongman.
Oh, it looks like a lot of fun, but it's not built for the short and squatty.
No, it's
That's
not.
what there's powerlifting for.
That's what there's powerlifting.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good. Or in bodybuilding, like we have decent build for bodybuilding, like long torsos, broad shoulder, like
Yeah.
we can get a good taper if we if we
know,
tried.
Just got fat kid dreams. That's all.
Yeah, I got a lot of people tell me all the time that they want to see me just shredded, and I'm like, I mean that's cool, it's fine, but
I've heard that too.
I kind of want to see myself shredded too. But I'm not like at the point where I'm like, okay, I'm going to commit to it. But I'm like,
I mean, it would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
But
I've been shredded before. But
I've never been. Never.
Sorry, shredded's a strong word. I was pretty damn low body fat.
I mean, I got pretty lean. I got pretty lean in my late 20s to where I was below 200.
Oh, yeah. You told
And
me, yeah.
this was before even trying keto. I was running like 3 miles a day at least, and training for at least an hour and a half every day.
Yeah,
like 6 days a week, but running every day, and I got lean.
Yeah.
I mean, my younger brother, who is significantly smaller than me, just body size, I put on a pair of his jeans, and his girlfriend just goes, "You're getting fat." I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah. Like,
Thanks.
no, not to me, to him.
Yeah. Oh,
Because I put on his jeans.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like, I should be more insulted than
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, I got lean. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I'd look sickly if I got that lean.
Yeah, you put on too much muscle to get that lean again.
Yeah,
It'd be such a waste.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to be that small. I like being this size. I like being this broad.
Yeah.
I just don't like having,
Yeah.
the stomach muscle.
The one.
The table muscle.
The one.
The one, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably about the same age too. I was probably mid 20s. What year was that? Yeah, it was about mid 20s.
Yeah.
And I got down to I was in the 230s, but I got down to 10-ish% maybe.
Wow.
8 to 10%. Yeah,
Wow.
it was pretty fucking late.
Yeah.
And I was running 15 miles a week. I was doing the FBI training program.
What's that?
For the FBI, Thorough Investigation.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, I thought it was like a.
Oh no! I was
was
I've gone through through the years. I've kind of just been curious about things. I just kind of tried different things, and at that point, I was like, oh man, I wonder how cool it would be to do some military kind of training and all that kind of stuff. So I started doing the FBI training protocol and just to see how well I would do in their physical assessment. I smoked their number.
Yeah.
God, yeah. I was like, this is easy.
Yeah.
And then I started looking into not SEALs training, but other Green Beret training and all that kind. And it's so much calisthenic and it's so much. And I'm like, I don't want to do all that. And then I looked at the SWAT stuff and I was like, oh, SWAT stuff is interesting. That's fun. Still a lot of calisthenic stuff, but more resistance training and more loading. So yeah, it was fun. But when I was doing the FBI training program, I got real lean. That was a fun experiment to put myself through. It was a lot of running.
Really?
Yeah, 15 miles a week's a lot.
How many days a week?
3. So 3 5 mile.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 5 mile sessions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's run is a strong word. It was it was a medium. I would say a medium paced jog, not a slow jog, but definitely not fast. But it was like a medium paced jog. And that the high you get from running is so different than resistance training. And I'm like, we talk to a lot of powerlifters and stuff, and they don't do a lot of cardio, but at some point they probably did. But if you haven't, and you are curious, I highly recommend going out there and training your body. It doesn't take long, but training your body to get up to the point where you can do 3 to 5 miles at one point in time. And the sweat is different, the burn is different, the euphoria is different than resistance. It's so different. And it's cool to do both. That being said, there's no way in hell I'm gonna do at any time soon. Like, Jesus.
So that being said, there are people who will say, they prefer to do their cardio first and then they do resistance training.
Yeah, this is a good question.
Resistance training first, and then doing cardio later in the day. Which do you feel is more beneficial?
It depends on the journey. Like so many answers to these kinds of questions. Depends on the journey. If you are in hypertrophy and you are grinding hard in your resistance training, I don't really recommend much of any cardio, if any at all. Mm-hmm. You want to keep inflammation high. Right. The second you go into aerobic style training where you're using oxygen to burn fat, right? Right. You start flushing those metabolites out, which is great for inflammation and it's great for pain, but it's not so great for hypertrophy. Right. So a little bit's fine. It's if you're gonna do it before. Right. Don't do it after, because again, right after, that's when you're really pumped, and that's when you really have a lot of the signals for hypertrophy. Don't get rid of all that. Right. But that being said, if you're going for pure strength gains, I would recommend doing it on a separate day. Mm-hmm. If you're especially after an upper day, if you have two, let's say you're doing 2 upper days, right? You could do it after an upper day as long as it's before your lower day. So yeah, it totally depends on the journey. Okay, good to know. Yeah. It's a complicated question. It's a complicated answer for an easy question.
All right, what about it being a fasted cardio or not?
Depends on the journey.
Depends on the journey.
Depends on the journey.
Yeah.
I need more. I need more than that. Give me
I'll try to use myself. All right. Want to drop body fat, maintain size. Okay. Working out 5 days a week. Okay. Okay. Not really planning for a meet, but just wanting to start the building blocks of.
Do you want to do cardio?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's something you want to do. Because for your situation, I would say don't.
I'm wanting to do more of not a strict cardio, like a run, because my knee can't take it.
Yeah, you want to do strongman stuff?
I'm wanting to do more. Like carries. Yeah. Farmer carries or sandbags.
You know me, how I like to do cardio. I like cardio on leg days, and what I mean by that is I like doing squats for cardio. Right. So you can absolutely do that. Dude, farmers carries, yoke walks, those are fantastic. I would dedicate a day for that.
So if 4 days of strength and then day 5 would be the strength or the weighted cardio.
Weighted cardio, yeah. You can do something like that. Okay. Or you can, if you wanted to start off, let's say, and we can talk about this as we build your program, but let's say you wanted to do a leg and core kind of a leg and core kind of day. You could very easily start that day with a yoke or something. Okay. So there's all different kinds of ways you can build it in, but rule of thumb for you in that journey is earlier in the workout, if not at the beginning, or its own dedicated day away from any leg day.
Leg day. Okay. All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't know you wanted to do that.
I want to. It's the weighted cardio. Well, the reason for the weighted cardio is one, strict cardio I can't stand. It's mind numbing. It's boring. It also leads me to my own thoughts, which is sometimes I don't like. Yeah.
It can be very therapeutic.
It can be very therapeutic, and sometimes, but then there are other times where I find it more harm than good.
Oh, interesting. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I'll either start overanalyzing things, or I'll start to overcomplicate a situation. I'll overthink it. Sometimes and that's one of the things that I like, that I love about resistance training, is that I'm
you
so
have to
focused
concentrate on right then.
Yeah, I'm so focused on my cues.
Yeah.
On what I need to do to get into that proper position, to make that lift, to make sure I'm holding that proper breath.
Yeah.
I've got, my mind is everywhere, or my mind is nowhere else but in that moment.
Right.
With cardio, I'm, the road is the limit. I'm just going and going and going. And sometimes I'm not crazy about that.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of times, or more often than not, I'll have my headphones with me. I'll have music playing, or and even then, it's still like my mind will still wander. But with the resistant, or with the weighted cardio, I find it that I'm still getting the benefits of the cardio with heart health.
Yeah.
But still getting that resistance training as well, to where I'm having to focus on my bracing.
Yeah.
Or focus on that movement.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, I keep going back to yoke, because yoke, I love the yoke for weighted cardio and for bracing. There's so much to concentrate on. And 100%.
Can you imagine putting a yoke in the gym?
Oh, here? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Do you have handles?
I don't have handles. I can get some.
Yeah, handles would be cool.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to something that you said. I think we actually had it on a previous episode. Where you were talking about being ADHD and having someone in the room with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like
Gage and I were together. Yeah.
Did we talk? Was that on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
in fact, I was listening to that one not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
It popped up. So.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
It's nice that you go back and watch them.
Oh yeah. I critique the shit out of myself.
Yeah, same. All right. Anyway, where you were talking about being ADHD and having like someone in the room with you, and not necessarily like doing the same things or even really communicating,
right.
But for whatever reason, efficiency increases or productivity increases.
Yeah.
Have you ever run with a buddy?
I did, and that was when I was at my leanest, and I was running with my dad. We did it together.
Yeah.
He's the one that got me into it.
Did you find that to be a better experience than?
Oh, absolutely! I loved it. Okay. I loved it.
All right, I'm not the only one. Same thing. I'm so, and it's not even competitive. It's not. I'm highly competitive.
No.
But in that situation, it wasn't about being competitive. It wasn't about being anything. I wasn't concentrating on what they were doing. It was all still completely me. But for whatever reason, I was just like, my times were better. My breathing was better. Like, everything was better.
Yeah.
I wonder if that goes back to that.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned the breathing, is because running with him, my dad was a former bodybuilder and had owned his own gym back in the 80s.
That's cool, man.
And was very big into cardio as well, and would run. And he'd sit there and he would just talk the entire time. And I'm like, I mean, I'm just barely breathing, let alone being able to talk. But having to communicate with him during that run helped breathing control, helped with my cardio, helped with my, just the lung capacity.
Yep.
And it was so much, it was a much better training tool having him there to do that than running on my own.
Yeah, it's interesting. I used to do. Sorry, tangent. Well, when I used to run, talking about the breathing, I'm just a little out of it this morning. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, but when I would be running, I would do all different kinds of stuff with my stomach and bracing. So like, I would not always. Usually, it was a 1, 2, 3 in, and then 1 out. Right. So long inhale, short exhale, or it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 out, just depending on how gassed I was getting.
Yeah.
But while I was breathing in, I would like roll my stomach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as I'm breathing.
Interesting.
Yeah, or I would do my 3 in hard, like it's as I'm running, hard brace.
Yeah.
and then exhale.
Yeah.
So all different kinds of stuff for like
Just that core work
diaphragm,
and diaphragm.
Yeah, diaphragm and ab control. And I found that because even now when I talk to people and I coach people on bracing, they're like, "How do you do that?" I'm like, well, you just do it. I'm wondering if that had a big part to play.
Absolutely. I think so.
I never thought about that until what you just said.
Yeah, I think that has to do with a lot of your ability to brace real well.
Yeah.
Is just that breath control and that diaphragm control.
Yeah, and playing tuba helped.
Yeah, that might help.
Played tuba for 8 years.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it, man. I love playing music.
So you out of sorts?
Yeah, a little bit, man. Today was oh man, you just kind of brought it up on me. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about first
Okay.
before you get there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I kind of want to get into. So it all okay. Well, let me start here.
Sure.
It started with a meme. I saw a meme.
Okay.
Okay, and it said, it was talking about, it's going to get, I might even get a little emotional with this. It said, behind all the, something to the effect of, behind all the big dudes that you see in the gym is a little kid that was bullied and picked on.
Oh,
That never wanted to be bullied or picked on again.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And that, like, when I read that, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's something that like we don't really ever talk about, right? And even now, like I'm fighting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like just growing up, like I dealt with a lot of learning disabilities, and like as we talk about all the time, like ADHD.
Yeah.
I'm on the spectrum. Dyslexia, dysgraphia. So I got pulled out a class to get taken to like we have this program in my school that would like help me like cope with that kind of stuff and like to be able to like read proficiently and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And I love reading. Like I feel like, that's another thing. I feel like I have to justify. I don't have to justify.
No, not at all.
And it's because of just like years of being bullied because of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I got into lifting when I was a teenager. I guess sophomore year of high school, like freshman, sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
So it was 15, 16.
Yeah.
And the only goal that I really wanted to have was just to be like the strongest guy and then crush everyone around me.
Right.
And it was I don't know if it was stemming from anger or fear or what, but it wasn't like, it didn't start off being like a positive kind of a thing, right?
Right. Well, I mean, I've my own experience and from other people that I've talked to, a lot of times it never stems off from starts off as a positive thing. It's usually guys that were either the chubby kid or the really scrawny kid, or it was somebody that was getting picked on, be it from kids at school, family members, whatever.
Oh God, we'll get into the family members in a minute. That one's the one that hits.
Yeah, and that's why you are seeing those memes of, I can't afford therapy, so I go to the gym. That's why there's a lot of that. Yeah, I mean,
therapy's too expensive.
Yeah, and that's why you see a lot of that because it's true.
Yeah,
it's 100% true. Where a lot of people use, and we've had people on the show who have said it themselves.
Yeah,
it was a coping mechanism.
Yeah,
and it was they used that as a way to kind of again shut out the outside world or shut out those noises and focus on where they were at the moment. And it's still things that I mean, myself included, battle with till this day, where it's, you still hear the voice of that one person or those people who were picking or making fun or bullying or whatever, still hear those voices in my head to this day.
Yeah, you were bullied?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
For what?
I was the chubby kid. I was the short chubby kid. It was either I was made fun of by a family member, or I was made fun of by kids at school.
Yeah.
Or the typical cliche chubby kid. There was the girl that I liked who I was the friend. And
Yeah.
it was well, I like your buddy instead. So I was always that kid.
Yeah.
Up until I started working out. It was probably sophomore year in high school.
Okay. Same thing.
Yeah, and it was like that. Even then I was. That's what's funny about that though is that when you start losing weight and you start kind of getting in shape and you start getting hit on, you never know if it's true.
Yeah. That was like what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
You feel like you're eating gaslit.
You feel like
Yeah.
you're messing with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think a lot of people's journeys are stemmed from the bullying or past traumas.
Yeah, past traumas, yeah. Yeah, and the family thing hits hard.
Yeah.
Because this is hard. This is hard to talk. This is hard to talk about. This is going on the internet. This is not easy for me, but I feel like it's important.
I think it is because
I've gone to therapy. By the way, I've done the therapy route and gone to therapy, and I don't know if I've had a couple of different therapists. Some better than others, but I don't think I ever allowed myself to like fully talk about it, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the family thing's rough because there was my dad, and I'm gonna do my best to not paint him in a really terrible light because he's not here to defend himself, and I don't think that's fair.
Right.
But I'm gonna try to be honest.
Right.
I was growing up, always saw my dad as being this like he worked blue collar. He worked at like a chemical company. He ran a unit for what's called poly BD. It's polyurethane bietherol, I think is what it was called. And like plastics and stuff for petroleum.
Yeah.
And he was always so strong, always so like big, and always just like he's just a strong man, right?
Right.
And like I always saw that growing up, and you look up to your father so much until the point where, well, if you're in my experience, you look up to your father so much to the point where you realize like what's actually going on.
Right.
And like for instance, I have several of these memories that are just very strong where I'm going in trying to talk to my dad about the issues that I have, and things that I was dealing with.
Yeah. Take your time.
So I go in and I try to talk to him, and he's watching TV. And the second he sees me come in, he just turns the volume up on the TV. And I have memories of being a kid, just wanting to like hang out with my dad, right?
Right.
Oh God, this is hard. And being a kid, like 7, 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
And he does that. So I just don't even talk. And I'll go and he's like laying on his bed, right? So the bed, his bed would like face the TV, right?
Right.
And he'd be laying on his bed and he would do something like, he would do that or completely just disregard me, but I still wanted to be with him.
Yeah.
So I would just lay on the ground in front of the TV just so I could be in the same room with him.
Yeah. I mean, was there ever any? I mean, was it him mainly just kind of like trying to ignore you, or was there ever any? Like, would you ever
like from his perspective, what was going on?
Well, I mean, no, just as like, I mean, because it seems like he was just trying to avoid the time with you. I mean, did y'all ever have any, like, was there emotional abuse or like name calling or like trying to belittle you in any way?
No, I don't remember that. I just remember. I feel like that would be a lot stronger. I'm sure that went on because there were other things that were going on too, but it was never physical.
Right.
It was very emotional. But he would. He would do shit like that and then be like, "Oh, I love you, son."
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, and that's very confusing.
Right.
And yeah, it was never like any like belittling. It was never like, do you mean things like suck it up, boy, like shit like that?
Well, no, I mean, just like, did you like like, you know,
Man, this is hard.
call you like, you know, being, you know,
Like being a
quit
bitch
being
or something?
Quit being a little girl and suck it up. Or,
No, because I never went to him upset
Yeah.
because I knew he wouldn't listen to me.
Yeah.
So I always went to him. And always is a strong word, right? Because I like as a even as a kid, you know, like what's going to happen, but you get to the point of just desperation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I would just lay in the room, just so I could be near him. But he was very checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have zero memories of like throwing a ball in the front yard or like going and doing anything. The first time we ever did anything, and this is a testament of kind of how kind of weird situation is, but my parents have divorced and then gotten back together more than once. And first time we ever did anything was when they divorced, and then all of a sudden, like, he wanted to spend time with me, and I was 15 or 16 at that point already. Yeah. And so we would do these like Friday night. We go down the dirt track and go to the DeBrasha dirt race. I love that shit. That shit was so fun.
Yeah.
And that was like the first time. It was so weird. It was so awkward, and I was so angry, right? Because this has been fucking years, right? Yeah. So, anyway, okay, going back. The bullying and all that kind of stuff. Like, I always saw him as being this big, strong guy. And part of me, right, was like, okay, I get in the gym. Maybe I get big. Maybe he'll notice me.
Yeah.
So it was, I think, a combination of having all these struggles. Thanks. Yep. Combination of having all these struggles and then not having anyone to really go to.
Yeah.
And I have two older brothers, and they were just as bad, if not worse. Yeah. But yeah, so I think that's like kind of part of it, right? Why I kind of dove in. And then when I dove in, I started, you start getting positive attention, like you were saying before, right? And that's, that just motivates you, right? To keep going and stuff. And, I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. And I I say that like I know I'm not.
Right.
But I say that more in a way of like I wonder how many other people are like in that same kind of boat.
Well, I mean, as far as that type of
that kind of emotional trauma.
I think it's more common than you would probably believe, because it's, again, I mean, and not to make light of it or make any jokes about it, but I mean, even when you look, just even on YouTube and Instagram, where you see those memes or the little clips.
Yeah, like somebody's putting it out there.
Yeah, somebody's putting it
So
out there.
they felt
and
that way
it's
somehow.
Prevalent.
Yeah, but nobody talks about it.
No,
you see it in me. Like I saw it in a meme.
Yeah,
right. And but nobody's talking about it.
No,
and we should.
No,
I feel like
we absolutely should. And well, that's part of why we're doing what we're doing.
Yeah,
is that what's great about when you came up with this concept is that we're putting a spotlight on that type of trauma, and you know, the fact that not so much for just the general population, but primarily because we're guys, we don't know the female psyche, or
we don't claim to, and we never will.
No, we will ask questions when we need that kind of
for sure. We need guidance. We'll get it.
But in men primarily, and there is no talk of mental health. There is no talk of especially from I would say probably the millennials, the Gen X and older. It's not really talk. I mean, the millennial, it's talked about a little bit more. Yeah, but Gen X and older, it's definitely not.
No.
And because we were brought up by the boomers, and those were the ones who we're the ones that were raised by the television, or we were the latchkey kids, and there's a problem. Are you bleeding? No. Are you throwing up? Are you sick? No. You're fine. Shake it off. You'll be all right.
And it's funny you say that, because I kind of agree with that to a point, right?
Physically, like your physical output, yes, absolutely. That kind of mentality I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But when it comes to matters of the mind and the heart, it is okay to feel it. It is okay to express it.
Yeah.
What I heard something yesterday, and it just blew me away, was look back on the past, but don't stare at it.
Yeah.
Which I like
agree
a
with.
lot.
I like that a lot. I do like that.
And I mean, it makes perfect sense. I mean, because if you sit there and you dwell upon the past, I mean, it's
learn from it.
Yeah,
it's there.
You need to learn from it.
You can't fix it.
Yeah, you can't. It's done. It's gone.
Yeah.
You can learn from it. You can try to better the situation. Yeah. But if you dwell upon it, no good is going to come of it.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, I think I've kind of gone off at a couple of different directions of what we were originally talking about. But again, that's why when you came up with this idea, I loved it and wanted to be a part of it, because it gives a chance to discuss that it's okay to not feel okay.
Yeah.
And that it needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
It's too prevalent, and it's swept under the rug too many times to where people will either harm themselves or harm others.
Yeah.
And there's no coming back from either one of those.
Yeah. Or both, right?
Or
they
both.
harm themselves, which harms others as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer that there is nothing that you can't come out of.
Yeah, I think, I agree. And I agree with that. I think there's, and on that note, we have these experiences like what I just discussed, and we bury it like so deep and so hard, and it's that it just sits and festers, right?
Yeah.
And it becomes so much bigger, and potentially even it becomes bigger in ourselves than what it had to be, right?
Right.
And over years and years and years, these types of situations and these types of experiences and memories and things that we have shape who we are.
Yeah.
And I'm not, it's part of who I am. It's part of my life, and it's part of me for sure. And it definitely dictates, how I treat my kids and how I treat others.
Right.
But at the same time, like, carrying around that kind of undisclosed, like I say undisclosed, because it's like I've talked about it before, but not like, but it's I don't know how I'm trying to put this. You're carrying around this type of baggage that just weighs on you, right?
Yeah.
And it's something that doesn't come out, or something you don't, I guess, come to terms with.
Right.
I guess is the best way I'm trying to say it.
Yeah.
That it can really drive people crazy, and it can, again, it can drive you to hurt yourself. It can drive you to hurt others. It can drive you to, I see these. I see it even in myself sometimes, or some situations where, like, I'll catch myself like, oh, I'm being like my dad.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I do not want to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
No, and I mean, and I've found myself doing something like that too, because, and not to make excuses of it, but there are just times where it's just like, I don't have the mental capacity to deal with X, Y, and Z right now. I need to decompress. I need to just let go of what this is in my head right now before I can start dealing with everything else.
Yeah.
And I have to. Yeah, go ahead.
Make a point?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No. Go ahead.
From a dad's perspective,
Right.
You're doing this.
Yeah.
And this is something I've thought about a lot in life, is what was my dad's perspective?
Right.
Was he going through the same thing? Did he need to just decompress?
Yeah.
And he didn't know how, and he didn't know how to deal, and he was dealing with his own baggage and couldn't get it out.
Right.
So he sees his son coming in with, like, some potential issues, right?
Yeah.
He didn't know how to deal with it. He wasn't given the tools and knowledge. So, like, I can't, I used to have a lot of resentment. I used to have a lot of anger, and I don't anymore, because I don't know his journey.
Right.
Sorry, that just
No.
I didn't mean to interrupt you like that.
No, and I mean, that you bring up a valid point that, again, there's no instruction manual with how to do this.
Oh God, I wish there was.
Yeah, I mean, if there were, there would be a lot happier people.
Let's be real though. If there was an instruction manual, we're men.
Most of us wouldn't read it.
We would.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
And that's something that, we learn on the fly as adults, is that we don't know what we're doing, and that we don't come to terms with until later in life that our parents didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, right.
And it's hard to see that at a younger age, and sometimes even to today. It's like, or I'll be talking to one of my parents, and they're like, I have no clue. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have a clue? You've done this, Dad. You've done this. You're your mom.
Nope.
You should know. Yeah. No. None of us know what the hell we're doing. We're just trying to wing it and make sure we don't screw anything up too bad. And it sucks. But I mean, again, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
We just having moments like this and having things like this to where we can talk about it openly, and having other people see it, and hopefully somebody's going to see it one day and go, oh.
Yeah, I hope this can help someone.
Yeah.
Just hearing that and that story.
Yeah, and even even talking about it.
We got so many more. Like there's so much.
Yeah, I mean even just talking about it, not only does it help us, but again, hearing it may help somebody else going, oh, okay, I'm not the only one who's going through that. Like you said, you can't be the only one.
I can't be the only one.
No, and you're not. You're absolutely not. Careful, you cut yourself.
May you put that away from me, please? Thank you.
So, but it's just,
I think I still unfriend.
Well, there we go.
That's fine.
But yeah, it's a process.
Yeah. And I think therapy's good. I think if you...
I agree 100%.
I think if you need help, and you're not comfortable with a therapist, gotcha. Right there with you.
Yeah.
100%. If you need help, you can always reach out to the Bearcast. We're always here for you.
Absolutely.
We're not professionals.
Nope. But we are a sympathetic ear and shoulder.
Yeah, and we'll listen for sure. If you need help, though, there are good therapists out there. There are people out there that can help you, and I unfortunately just haven't had that experience or met that person.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that like I won't go back to it, right?
Right.
Who knows?
Right.
But I don't think. And part of the reason I'm saying that is because we've been, again, brought up, right? Therapy, just get over it, right?
Yeah.
No, therapy's good.
No, I mean, it's good to... I mean, it's like getting preventative maintenance work done.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
Sometimes you need to tune up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So I kind of want to touch back on bullying.
Okay.
I kind of want to go back to that.
Yeah.
I'm, and this may sound really fucked up given the story I just gave, but I think we have been approaching the whole bullying situation completely incorrect.
What do you mean?
Okay. We shouldn't be focusing on getting rid of bullies. We should stop saying, stop bullying.
Yeah.
There's always going to be bullies.
Agreed.
There's always going to be bullies in your life. We should stop concentrating on getting rid of the bullies and start concentrating on teaching people how to deal with bullies.
Oh, agreed. You
know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
There's so much focus on like, oh, you can't bully. You shouldn't be a bully. And you shouldn't be. But it's far more important to say, okay, if you come across a bully, he needs, what that bully's doing is trying to validate themselves.
Oh, yeah.
That is no bearing on you. You are still... You keep doing you keep doing the right thing. As long as you're doing the right thing and as long as you're not hurting anybody else, you keep doing you.
Yeah.
And we need to teach people how to stand up to bullies.
Absolutely.
And we don't.
Agreed. No, agreed. And I would say, and I'm incredibly proud of my oldest.
Yeah?
Because of how he handles himself with bullying.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. There was a situation where he was in school where my son is half Jewish. And there was a kid that had made fun and even threatening comments about him being half Jewish.
Oh, directly
to him.
Oh, okay.
And he handled the situation in a very mature manner.
Nice.
I mean, he got the proper people notified to make sure that situation was handled.
Yeah.
But he did it in a manner to where he didn't... I mean, of course he was upset about it. I mean, who wouldn't be? If somebody made a personal attack about your heritage and about who you are.
Yeah.
But he went about things in a manner to where he didn't make himself the victim.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
He handled it.
Yeah, he was there. He was present.
Yeah, he was present in the situation.
Good.
He reached out to somebody who could help him get it taken care of, and he did. And he didn't let that moment with this ignorant person define his character or make him
that's awesome.
any less of a person or take anything away from him. And I could not have been more proud or felt any happier for him.
Yeah.
Because the strength of character that he has is just phenomenal. And I know that I give him a rough time just because this kid is so fucking smart. It's just stupid. And
he's so smart. It's stupid.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, I could not. I mean, he has his way of thinking.
Yeah, he's an interesting kid.
I mean, there are moments where I'm like, nerd. But I never say it in a manner that...
and he knows.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah. But, I mean, he's so strong emotionally, and just he's so quick-witted.
Awesome.
He'll turn around and he'll be like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, he'll come up with something pretty quippy, and I'm like, shit. And he'll get me. I'm like, I just got bested by a 17-year-old little punk. And
That's funny.
of course, my initial reaction is just like, push him down and go walk off or something. Nerd. I've never done that. I never will. I want to, because he bested me. I don't like that. But it just speaks volumes about who he is mentally and emotionally, and I can't speak enough about how happy and proud I am of who this young man is becoming, and how emotionally intelligent he is.
Yeah.
When it comes to, again, bullying, and I mean, again, he's gonna feel things, he's gonna be hurt by them, but just how he handles that situation is
That's
just
awesome. That's perfect,
phenomenal.
and that's exactly because bullies can like continually operate because they're getting satisfaction from getting rises out of people.
Right.
If we stop worrying about fixing bullies and start fixing like how people react, then people aren't going to react, and there's going to be less bullying, right?
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
and I see it all the time, and I'm kind of in this. Again, it may sound messed up, but I think you'll know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I am under the impression to bring back bullying, like all the stuff you say, bring bullies back, right? Like,
Right.
in a sense, that stop worrying about the bullies. That's not who you should be worrying about.
Yeah.
You should be worrying about teaching people how to deal with it.
Right. I mean, you're never going to be. I mean, it's like saying, you're into all war. It can't.
No.
It won't ever happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have war without having peace.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
You can't have light without having dark.
Yeah.
There's always going to be an opposite to
Yeah.
to whatever it is that's good. There's
Yeah.
always going to be something that's going to be bad.
Yeah.
And I was watching. God, I don't even remember what it was. I saw, but it was. Do you remember the show "Oh God, You Devil"? It was a movie with George Burns, old '80s movie.
No.
Okay, so George Burns is an old comedian, and I know I'm showing my age and probably how much older I really am than I say I am, but he plays both God and the devil.
Oh,
in
interesting.
this movie.
Yeah.
Old '80s, or guy's in like in his '80s too.
Oh, wow. Old guy.
just old dude.
Yeah, that's funny.
And he's walking hand in hand with this little girl, and she's talking to God. And she's
Okay.
like, why? She's like, why do bad things happen? Why do you let bad things happen? He goes, I don't want to sound too cliche, but it's my will. He goes, I've tried to make things in a way to where, like I can't make one thing without having an opposite reaction.
Yeah.
When you look at a coin, you have one side, but there's always going to be another side.
Yeah,
to the
right,
coin.
yeah.
I can't turn on a light without
Yeah.
getting rid of the dark.
Yeah.
He goes, if you can figure out a better way for that to happen,
Just thought of a funny analogy.
I'm all ears.
Yeah.
I would love to think of it.
Yeah.
But I love that we can't have one without the other.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that you saying that teaching kids how to handle bullies and how to respond or not respond is fantastic.
Yeah, that's going to make them far more stronger that's going to make far more stronger of an adult
Absolutely.
than you trying to suppress a bully.
Yeah.
Right? It's not going to do any good.
No.
Yeah, so sorry, the analogy I thought of when you said that was just the way my brain works. Yeah. When I got here earlier, I was like, switch to skim milk, right?
Yeah.
Just when you said that, I was like, yeah, one man's skim milk is another man's butter.
Yeah, exactly. Which reminds me of another thing I'll tell you later.
See, it's so hard.
It is hard. I know. But it's got everything to do with milk and butter, though.
Oh, gosh, I love that.
No, I think, it kind of harbors back to the whole participation trophy thing.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I mean, how, you're not doing anybody any favors giving somebody, hey, you tried.
Yeah, right.
Here you go. Here's the same kind of reward that the person who won the whole thing and worked hard to get, you're going to get the same thing.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And, we're not teaching value with that.
Yeah.
It's great that you tried. Fantastic.
Yeah,
you gave it your best.
Yeah.
But you didn't win.
Yeah, exactly.
You all play video. They play video games. They're not going to win every time. You're not going to go to the next level until you win that previous level.
Yeah.
So by doing it in sports and what other events that you get in their participation trophy, you're not doing them any favors. You're not going to get a raise by doing less than the guy that got a raise before you did.
Yeah.
So what makes you think it's going to be any better than
so dumb.
in the real life? Yeah.
I want to make something very clear about this, and it's something that I've learned kind of along my journey, and powerlifting really teaches you more than other sports does. Is you can go out and do your best, and your best is not good enough.
Yeah.
Guess what? That doesn't mean that your best today defines your best tomorrow.
Yeah.
You have to keep going.
Yeah.
You have to keep striving. You have to keep doing your best, because best is always a step ahead. Yeah. So that means that if you do your best today, your best today was better than your best yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're constantly pushing yourself forward.
Right.
Right? So whenever it's this mentality of, oh, I gave it my best, what's the point?
Yeah.
Right? Because I didn't win, or like especially in powerlifting, oh, I do my best and I didn't beat this other guy. You did your best. Yeah. Your best was better than what it was before. Keep going. Keep doing your best, and you'll consistently get better.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. 100%.
Yeah. People, I hear that people get upset when they say, oh, I did my best. Oh, I did my... People say stuff like, oh, you did your best. It's okay. We shouldn't be saying that. We should say, oh, you did your best. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's go do your best tomorrow.
Yeah. 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 No, I mean, you can't sit there. And again, don't stare at the past. Look at it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man. Oh,
yeah.
Full circle, bro. Nice, Steve. That was a good one.
Thanks.
Nice.
I've been holding it.
Yeah, like a fart in a bathtub.
Oh my God.
Did you like that? Did you get a kick out of
It's just
that?
like, wait, what?
He goes, he texted me this morning and he's like, do you need an energy drink? I was like, do farts in the bathtub smell worse than not? And he's like, do they? I'm like, always.
I guess I never really noticed.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't fart in the bathtub very much.
No, I don't get in the bathtub very much.
Oh, your bathtub's too small.
It's so small.
He needs a big garden. I had my big giant garden tub I soak in. Oh, I love it. Love soaking my giant tub.
Yeah, mine looks like just a shoebox with jets.
At least you have jets. That's pretty cool. I don't have jets.
Oh, we never use them though.
Oh yeah, well, because you can't fit in it. You get in there, you just the jets just soak.
But see, the whole thing about the jets though, it annoys me because it's so loud.
Yeah, it is loud.
So I'm just like, I don't want to do that. So,
yeah, it is loud, and it sucks too. Like when you're too big for like a jet tub, and it feels like it's not therapeutic because it's you're right up against it, so it's more of just like a poker. Like
it's just like something poking you in the back.
Yeah, it's oh, this isn't comfortable.
Yeah. Now I know. Now I get how my wife feels.
Oh well. Hey-o. I'm not going there. Love you, Stacy.
Yeah. She gonna hit me for that one.
Whatever. That's fine. No, that's good. Yeah, I think the bullying thing is crucial, and I really want to bring the point home that if you have trauma, don't just brush it off. Yeah. It is trauma. It's there, right? Yeah. It's okay to bring it up, and it's okay to look at yourself in a like objective way. Yeah. Be like, okay, what are some of my motivations for doing this? Is this based on trauma? Do I need to address this trauma? Do I need to get it out there? Do I need whatever it is, right? Those are important questions that you should be asking yourself.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, you gonna do some whiskey?
You wanna do it now?
I need a drink.
Okay. All right, so what my plan for today was, we're gonna do a little something different.
Okay.
All right, so I had stumbled upon the true history behind Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
To kind of circle back to the whole, how much sugar is in Mountain Dew.
What was it? 1.8.
For a gallon of Mountain Dew has 1.8 pounds of sugar.
Good Lord, 1 gallon.
1 gallon.
Ugh, God, so much sugar.
Oh, God, I keep thinking about this guy that my dad used to work with and how he would... I don't think...
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Fall asleep with a 2 liter or like a 1 liter by his bed and then wake up and it's gone.
Every
like
day.
every night, God. But
Jeez,
the dude was in like
dude.
good shape too.
Godly.
I mean, he ran like crazy every day.
I mean, and that's another thing too. If you're, dude, I even had a doctor that I talked to about this, and he was a, gosh, I'm not going to go there. But anyway, he was a good dude. One of the few good doctors that are out there. And he was like, yeah, if you run 20 miles a week, you can eat whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty valid.
Yeah. You break it down, it's probably 3 miles a day.
Every day? Jesus Christ.
That's gonna kill the knees and ankles.
Well, I mean, you don't start
lower
there.
back.
But it's the same
Yeah.
thing, like, people talk about, like, we're deadlifting, 500-600 pounds and squatting 500-600 pounds. Like, oh, that's hell on your knees. My knees have never felt better than when I'm squatting.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
You got to get to that point.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Mountain Dew.
So
Sorry.
apparently the origin behind Mountain Dew was it was meant to be a mixer.
That's so weird. I did not know that.
Yeah.
It makes sense given the name Mountain Dew.
Yeah. So it was meant to be a mixer for. This was during the Prohibition time, so it was
of course,
used to be for
moonshine. Isn't that what
40s.
Mountain Dew is? Mountain Dew is moonshine, right?
No, Mountain Dew. No, it was meant to be a mixer.
No.
Oh, Mountain Dew. Yeah, they called
moonshine was called Mountain Dew, right?
Mountain Dew.
Okay, yeah.
So this was meant to be. I think it was created in the 40s as a mixer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's past Prohibition.
Yeah, Prohibition. Prohibition was 20s.
20s. Yeah. So so they were using it to lessen the harsh.
With what? With whiskey?
Yeah.
They would mix it with whiskey?
Mix it with whiskey, and apparently it's really good.
Let's do it.
So I thought we could give that a try.
Yeah.
So
what are we using? Are we going to use like a yellow rose or something?
yeah,
we'll simple?
we'll do something simple. So
Okay.
something we've already had before, and so.
Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to do today. I forgot. I wound up working out. Working out because we're doing this instead. But I had my bottle of Basil Hayden sitting on the counter. I forgot to bring it.
Well, we'll do this today. So
No, that's cool. Man, Mountain Dew used to be a mixer. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm going into this with a completely open mind.
Oh, I've never had this before.
Yeah.
So you and I are going to take this journey together.
Yeah. What are the ratios here we're talking about?
It's usually just about a shot of, so an ounce and a half of whiskey
Okay.
with,
I don't know what that is.
I don't know, it's probably one of the dogs. But
Sounds like
it's
something's being drugged on the
yeah.
floor.
So it's an ounce or an ounce and a quarter of whiskey with just filled the Mountain Dew. Where is that bottle?
I don't know. He reorganized all of it.
I know, that's what messed me up.
Can't find what he's looking for.
Oh man! Oh, and those lights died. That means somebody turned it on, didn't turn it off.
Of course.
Yeah,
That was probably you.
probably. You know what? All right, we're gonna go with Johnny. We're gonna do some Johnny Drum.
Johnny Drum.
Yeah.
What is that? I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Bourbon straight. Whoa, bro! It like wafted at me.
Yeah. Where did I put that bottle?
It reminds me of Wild Turkey.
Oh, it's not that bad. No, God, no. Oh, here it is.
There it is. Sour mash bourbon.
Well, it's a Kentucky, and Mountain Dew was born out of Kentucky, so.
Can I see the yellow rose? Let's just do a quick kind of
Quick comparison.
Yeah.
You need to like sniff coffee to be a palate cleanser.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the yellow rose. A little sweeter.
You want to do the yellow rose?
Yeah, this one you can definitely tell this is a sour mash.
All right.
But it's not crazy different.
Yeah.
But I love that bottle.
Oh, I do too.
I mean, don't ever get rid of that bottle.
Oh no! Heck no, it's got the logo on there.
Yeah, dude.
All right, that's gonna be more than an ounce and a half.
Yeah, whatever. It's been a rough morning. Better make it two.
Better make it two.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, the color is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
do you want something to mix it with?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like you
Yeah.
have the swivel spoon?
Yeah. Well,
There you you go. That works. Why? That's so cool. There's little sparkles. That's so cute.
I think it's from a party we did. All right,
brother.
So,
Oh, wait. No, I'll just keep it in the glass. I'm tripping. My bad.
all right.
Okay. Whoa, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a whiff. That's nice.
Yeah, it vaguely resembles like a 7 and 7.
Okay. You know what I get? That's so weird how strong that smell is pine tar.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Real strong pine tar.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but
right,
like in a good way.
Cheers.
Hold on. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
It's pretty fucking good. I'm like that. I'm happy with that. That has a really like nice aftertaste.
I get apple,
I get apple.
which is weird.
I think the most important part is that you don't get banana.
You know what? After a second go around, it's pretty good.
That's good.
That's not bad.
That's good.
That's not bad.
It's way less complex than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would just be like
No, I mean,
crazy
a lot of
flavors.
times with
You know what it
when
needs?
add the mixture.
You know what it needs?
What?
Just a splash, maybe just a twist of orange.
Yeah.
Just a twist. I think that would be perfect with this.
Not bad.
Yeah, man.
It's not bad.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
You're not digging it? You're not
I
loving
mean,
it?
it's okay. I mean, I'm not real big on. I'm usually not big on mixtures.
Yeah, I'm not either. But that's
If
good.
I've got to be in the right setting for it.
I would do that again. This is great summer. This is great for summer.
Yeah, this would be like a poolside kind of deal. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd like something I never would like to do is just whiskey during the
I
summertime.
wonder how like a Mountain Dew Zero would have been. Like a sugar-free one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever had it.
I hadn't either, but
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
so
Yeah,
I was watching a video that the guy was doing the cookie dough whiskey with the sugar for that Coke
There's
Zero.
cookie dough whiskey.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, there's a peanut butter and jelly whiskey.
That sounds exciting.
I heard it's awful.
Really?
Oh yeah. yeah.
Okay.
However, you can do
Just
screwball
dip
whiskey
some bread
with-
in it.
You do screwball whiskey, which is the peanut butter whiskey with like a cranberry chaser.
Oh yeah, I bet that would be
That
good.
tastes like peanut butter and jelly. That's
I'd
pretty
be
good.
down with that.
Yeah.
I forgot about screwball. I do like screwball. I have had screwball.
Which is why I want to do the peanut butter whiskey with the Welch's grape.
Yeah, dude. I think that would be good.
We have to do that. Just make it a shot.
Let's do that. We'll do that next week.
Okay.
We'll do that
Yeah,
next time.
that'll work. That'll
Wait,
work.
next week? Are we doing next week? Are you going to be gone next week?
No.
Okay.
No. Next.
It's the 2 weeks from now.
It's
3 weeks from
the-
now. 3 weeks from now. So
It's
we
the-
need to talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know how I started off, but whatever. In 2 weeks, this is going to come out after. Maybe I'll just take this as a cut.
Yeah,
and
there you go.
Throw it in there. So in 2 weeks,
October 19th.
the Wicked Bearcast is going to be at Yonk's Nutrition Central.
Ta-da!
Yeah, we're going to be there for their Customer Appreciation Day.
Yep.
Crazy sales. We're going to have really great prizes. It's going to be awesome. It's always a party. We have tons of booths there. We have tons of people that are going to be there. Excuse me. I think this year we're going to food truck.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's badass. It's like a little block party. It's fun. So if you're in the Houston Spring area, please come by. Have a good time. Get your name in for some grand prizes.
Come by, say hello.
Come by, say hello.
Get a sticker.
Yeah. So that's another thing. We'll have some
It's a little bit of swag.
Yeah, some swag. And we'll give away free swag. But yeah, super excited about that. It's gonna be a blast.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All day thing from 10 to
2. Yeah, so we'll be there around 10 to 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, as part of the so the grand prize, the finalized grand prize, is a $250 gift certificate to the store with $250 for any bare muscle service that you want.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's $250 that goes towards nutrition planning, towards training programming, or towards body work.
I can't sign up for that, can I?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, he gets it anyway. So yeah, you can. I'll give it to you. If he wins, then I don't have to actually. I'm not out anything. That's funny. Yeah, so please come on by.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blast.
I think probably for that day, instead of doing the whiskey tasting, we're gonna have to do like an energy drink.
We'll do the peanut butter thing. Oh, that's a good idea.
Let's do the
for the booth. For the booth.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do that for the booth.
Yeah.
Let's set up some fun drinks and stuff for the booth. That'd be a blast.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Wait. What do you mean? Set up drinks?
Like we can have like a couple of different like tasters. Not
of
of
alcohol.
the good stuff.
No, not alcohol.
why not?
Period.
Why?
No.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
You can't do that?
No, you can't do that.
That's how much I know.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. No, I'm thinking of like doing the like the cherry slush one, or the mandarin orange, the ones that are yonks. The
Ghost?
no, not ghost. It's the one in the black cans.
Oh, the
white cherry slush.
Is it Versa? That's good, right?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, that's one of my new favorites.
Oh my god! I would drink that.
You know who makes that? Do you know who that is? And everybody freaks out about that. Well, if you're in the supplement game or supplement industry, you know kind of how weird this is because how amazing this product is. PE Science.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that wild? It's so good.
Wow.
Yeah, so PE Science, so it's a fantastic brand. They've got some really good stuff, but it has, for a long time, been considered a like lower shelf kind of product, and it's not. PE Science is fantastic. It's a great product, and their energy drinks, their RTD energy drinks, I think they're called Versa. God, they are so good. Phenomenal.
That white cherry slush, so good.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best tasting ones
I
ever
agree.
had.
That is probably one of the best tasting.
I haven't tried the mandarin orange. I want to try that one.
Yeah, it's good too.
that one good?
Yeah, so they got 3 flavors. They're all fantastic. I can't remember. I think they're the smaller cans.
Yeah. It's 100.
Is it 120?
That was 180.
I can't remember. No, I don't think it's that high. I gotta go back and look. It might be. It might be. But that's not
Could be
like
wrong.
200.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, you have a Google later.
Yeah. Oh no! I'm going to check something that we talked about. I want to make sure we're good.
All right.
All right. So.
But yeah, the PE Science has their protein called PE Science Select. We have it at the store. The chocolate peanut butter, it's like a supposed to be like a Reese's, right? God, man, one of the best chocolate peanut butters out there. It's super tasty.
Not to interrupt, Alejandro from who did our logo. Shout out to Alejandro.
Oh,
He used to do the vector file.
cool. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good. So we have it.
Yeah. What else? There was something. Training. How's it been going?
Oh, training. Yeah, dude, man, my body.
Yeah, dude.
It's been hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I don't know if we've discussed exactly what you're starting the training for.
I don't know that we haven't discussed my training at all.
No, I don't think we have.
Yeah, because I started it.
Yep. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so I'm 2 weeks into this prep.
Yeah, because last week we talked with Cody.
Cody. The week before was Jeff.
Jeff.
And that
So,
was when
yeah. So
I was starting on Monday.
So yeah, you hadn't discussed what you're doing yet.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really sore. I can barely walk. I love that feeling, by the way.
But what are you training for?
I have a meet. It's like I call it a meet. It's not really a meet. It's like a battle of the gyms kind of a thing.
So are you going to treat it like a heavy day?
No, I'm going to prep for it.
Okay.
I'm going to treat it like a meet.
All right.
It's for fun, but I'm going to treat it like a meet. I kind of need that in order to kind of get me back into the mode, right? Because it's like we've talked about before. It's been so long since I've been training, and I feel great now. so I'm going through a coach, right? I'm a coach, but coaches have coaches, and the coach I have, I had one very clear goal for this, at least for right now in this cycle. I need my hips stronger. I need to build my hips up. I need to build up my like lower back into my hips and into my core. That's paramount for me. I cannot keep getting hurt. So I got to get stronger, and it's so bad. And the training that I'm doing is directly related to that. Nice. It's been awesome. Yeah, doing a lot of really great movements in conjunction with other movements that I would not normally do. So it's very highly stimulative for me. Every day I feel like even today, like, especially from Monday, I feel like I hit by a truck in a good way, like an ice cream truck. And,
and some of the product may have spilled on me.
But yeah, dude, I'm feeling good. I'm training for this. It's like a battle of the gyms kind of thing. So again, if you're in the Houston area, hit me up, hit up the Wicked Bearcast, or hit me up on my Bare Muscle page, and we'll kind of give you some more information on it. There's 8 gyms.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, man. It's going to be 8. It's going to be
all involved. Do you know?
I don't know the full list.
Okay.
But I can get it. I have access to it. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. But I know, like, obviously H-Town Muscle is going to be involved. Relentless is involved.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. I talked to Jonathan about it. He's going to be doing it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a blast. Hit me up for more info if you guys want to get involved or you want to get your local gym involved. I think we might still be taking applicants. It's December 14th. So
I'm sure we'll be out there.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a booth there as well. You'll be able to, right? Because I'll be doing other shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have a booth there, and again, we'll be doing our swag, and we'll be doing like fun stuff. Like I have some really good ideas for our booth, like running our booth.
Okay. Cool.
So we'll instead of just like surface level stuff that we talked about, like let's make it more fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, Cool. So training's been going good. I like comparatively speaking, it's only been 2 weeks. So I only have 2 sessions of each primary movement to look at, but the difference between like me just like messing around in the gym trying to just do something
just to
versus like just 2 weeks in, how much better things are moving. Like I sent you those deadlifts yesterday.
Yeah.
Looks so much better. Not real heavy. I think those were 435, so nothing like extreme. So
but they moved quick.
They moved quick,
really quick.
And I was 425 the week before.
Yeah.
And they moved like trash.
Yeah.
And they were it was
I mean, not to interrupt.
No.
But what you sent me, I thought for sure I wasn't paying attention to what you had on the bar. I was paying attention to what you were creating.
They were fun, yeah. So I'm going to release that video too. So that's going to be a really fun video. But you know me. I got to do fun shit.
But the thing is, though, is that I didn't pay attention to what you had on the bar until you told me.
Oh, yeah.
I thought for sure you had significantly less weight on there than what was on there.
Really?
Because of how quickly it moved.
Thanks, man.
So
you made me blush.
Yeah, try. But yeah, I mean, it just moved that quickly, and it moved so well where it almost looked effortless. And I mean, I don't know if it was you had a good day or, I mean, I'm sure it's, getting back into the swing of things. And I honestly I think it's because you were kind of having fun with it.
That's a big part of it. Yeah. That was a big part of it. And it was fun. So that video is going to come out probably the next couple of days. But it'll be, I'll put it on the Wicked Bearcast.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta collab it.
I'll collab it on there. If I can. I have a bunch of different collabs because I'm putting Yonks on there and I'm putting the gym on there.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Well,
I mean, if not, I'll just share it into the story or something.
Yeah, we can do that. That works. But yeah, it moved. They moved
really well.
Yeah, it did 4x3 at 435.
Was it 4?
4x3, yeah. Okay. I sent you 3 videos.
Yeah,
the last video I just took it for Jeff.
Okay.
For my coach.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a 4x3. I couldn't think of a fourth. I couldn't think of like a fourth funny thing to do.
Yeah.
Plus, that's toting around a lot of clothes because I did 3
3
clothes
changes.
Yeah. I was just like, that kind of, and then I had to pack everything up with the baby. I had the baby with me, so I pack everything up with the baby, and then go to the other gym to do my accessories.
Yeah.
So unpack.
Oh, that's a lot.
Pack back up and then unpack and then go
Is
back.
there not a deadlift platform at the other gym?
No, there is, but I just
okay.
wanted to. I wanted to.
Well, I guess
spotlight.
that way you didn't have anybody kind of walking in front of it.
No. I didn't care about that. It was mainly just because I wanted to do that to spotlight. The H-Town barbell.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, that'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so you started your journey 2 weeks ago. How did we kick off this training session? What did we do?
Yesterday?
2 weeks ago.
Training session.
What did we do here 2 weeks ago? We had the Little Debbie party.
Oh, the Little Debbie part. Oh, shit, that's right. There's so many things going through my mind. Right?
Oh God, what did I do? What
did I do now? It's another thing I don't remember. Yeah, so we had the Little Debbie party. That was a good time.
That was fun. That was fun. I when I said that. Noah, if you're watching this, I love you, buddy, more than life itself. I will say this: you disappointed me. You hurt my heart, and I was really sad. But at the same time, you were the smartest one of all of us in that room, because
Bless his heart.
you had to have walked in with at least 6 or 8 boxes.
Oh no. I had.
Was it more than that?
Yeah, it was 11.
I was at 11 boxes. God, there's still so much left.
Not really. Compared to how much we started with.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So,
I miscounted, by the way.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How many did you? How many?
18.
Oh my God. Okay, so for those who don't know or who have already forgotten, Little Debbie Party is basically the start of either
A journey
or the end of a journey. Yeah, and we invited both my boys to the Little Debbie Party, where it's just boxes upon boxes of Little Debbie snacks dumped into a pile with a gallon of whole milk and a half gallon of chocolate milk for
I didn't
Gage.
touch it though. Yeah, but that was for him.
Yeah.
That's not the normal way.
Oh yeah, dude, it was gone in like. So
chocolate milk's. I can't believe I'm about to say this. It's stupid to hear me say, but chocolate milk's too much. But
what?
I know.
Anyway, okay, I'm gonna.
Whatever.
We're gonna put a pin in that one. So it was gonna be a Little Debbie party with an '80s movie playing.
Yeah.
So there was gonna be, nutrition debauchery with, 80s
action,
just 80s
movie.
action and education.
Cheesy.
Education like you wouldn't believe on that film. My God, dude. You know so much about that movie. It's
So
stupid.
funny. We didn't say what we watched.
So we ended up watching Bloodsport. And
So fun. I love that.
my kids have never seen a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. It's not for lack of trying. It's just, this was finally the way for them to sit down and watch it.
That's so funny.
And he and I are sitting there just quoting the movie the entire time. I hear Noah in the background laughing about how ridiculous it all is. And Gage is just like, well, that punch sucked. That throw sucked. Didn't even connect. I was just like, stop ruining the movie.
It did too.
It's all real.
All the blood is real.
So, oh God, I love that. That's the best scene in the whole movie. Swear to God, that's Oscar. That is Oscar moment right there.
So funny. I love it, man. I love that movie so much.
Oh, and God bless my wife. I know she's walked in here going, "What are y'all doing?"
So fun. Living.
Oh yeah, we're doing what we were meant to do.
Men live.
Men stuff. We're doing man. It's the scent of man in here.
Yeah, man. I loved it.
Oh God,
so that was your first ever.
That was your first ever.
That was your first ever Little Debbie party.
There was so much sugar. Oh my God.
Yeah. So let's give the premise.
Okay.
The reason why you do the Little Debbie party in that way is to make yourself sick, right?
Oh God.
You have to eat. You have to eat till you're sick. And it just kind of primes you to get ready, right? Like you wake up the next day and you feel pretty terrible, but you don't want to look at food and you don't want to even think about eating bad.
Oh,
but
God.
yeah, so you had how many?
Oh, I want to say it was like 12.
Yeah,
12,
like 10 or 12-ish?
10 or 12.
Yeah.
Where it was like
10 or 12 cakes.
Yeah,
what we're talking
cakes
about. So,
or the nutty
or
bar.
whatever. Yeah, the nutty bars, whatever, yeah.
I couldn't do the Star Crunch. I couldn't.
Dude, I ate several. Yeah. So I ate 18 cakes.
18 packages.
Oh, yeah.
Most of those packages have 2 cakes in them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it was a Star
sick.
Crunch or the oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah, I felt terrible.
Oh,
I felt
God,
so
dude.
sick.
Oh.
My poops were horrible. It was bad.
Dude, I was so happy to eat chicken and rice the next day. It was so stupid.
But that's the point. That's why it's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
So okay, let's go back to Noah and Gage.
Okay. So Gage, I think Gage said he ate 7 or 8.
No. Hell no.
No, he did.
No. Hell no. He didn't.
I watched him.
No way.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Noah had 1.
You had 1 or 2, yeah.
No, Noah had 1.
Yeah.
And
then
then Noah's just like, I didn't
Yeah.
want to get sick. I didn't want to eat more. I was like, bro, you had 1. I think it was just like it was the
He had
Hostess
a-
cupcakes. 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he had a oatmeal cream pie too.
No. That was Gage.
okay.
Gage had the oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah, so we did. I'm glad I bought as many oatmeal cream pies as I did. Bro, those strawberry Swiss rolls were not good.
No, they weren't. They really weren't.
I thought that would be good.
Yeah.
And then it kind of fucked up the Swiss rolls because you don't know which ones are strawberry. and which
So
ones are
it's
regular.
like playing Russian roulette.
Yeah. You're like, yeah,
You bite into it,
yeah.
It's like, I gotta eat it.
Yeah, you open it, you gotta eat it.
Yeah.
But and then Stacy had
Stacy had an oatmeal cream pie. Dude, watch it.
So
dude,
funny. Well, hold on.
you-
She had 2 oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah.
So she ate 1, and then it took her like 5 bites to eat 1. I'm like, what are you doing? Go. And then she like got another one. She was like, oh my God, I'm splurging. And she had the second one. She's like, I'm so full. Like, don't even start. Don't even start.
What cracked me up though is that you're sitting there, you got one of the zebra cakes, and it's not even a bite. You just go, hope
The cake, yeah. The whole cake.
She's just looking at you like, oh my God.
I can't remember who I was looking at. I don't know if it was her or you.
It was her.
It was her, but like, yeah, and that cup, like the cupcakes that come in the pairs, right? I took one cupcake and I looked at it and I was like, oh, because you gotta go, you gotta eat.
It's like, oh God, what was it? There was some movie where it's like, don't look at it, just shovel it in your mouth. Don't even look at it.
Yeah, like that. It was just like that.
It's a rookie mistake if you look at it.
That was fun.
Oh.
So yeah, we did that first. That was y'all's first ever Little Debbie.
First ever Little Debbie
Yeah,
party.
I'm proud of you. I'll pop your cherry.
It was fun.
It's good. We'll do another one.
Oh, dude. Predator for the next movie.
Absolutely. Oh God.
Or RoboCop.
Predator.
Predator?
Yep.
Okay.
I
mean, we've all
not
seen
that
it.
I
We've all
don't
seen
love
Predator.
Peter Wells. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. There was I saw a meme today.
Yeah.
Where it was like
Oh, yeah.
You saw that too?
Well, you sent it to me.
Oh, I did? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. It was like 97% of men still 97% of men say that marriage isn't as good as the movie Predator.
I am not that 97%.
That's so good. I love you, Stacey. But Predator's pretty damn
a
good.
good movie, though. It's a really
So
good movie.
good. You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Gosh, I love that. That's so funny.
It's a great movie.
So apparently, rest in peace.
oh my God, dude.
I can't think of his fucking name now.
Wait, which one?
Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers?
Yeah,
Well, he passed away a while ago, though.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to talk about, like, recently.
Oh no! But what
Dude,
my point? Because I was going to say
like,
was,
who? Dikembe Mutombo, Pete Rose.
oh, I know, right? No, they're good. Or from what I know, maybe I don't know.
wait.
I don't want to go into that because I don't know.
Wait, no, they passed. Yeah, they passed.
They did? Oh,
Dude,
oh,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I thought you were talking, like...
No,
Like,
Carl Weathers. Only because of that scene I was talking about. Like, you
God.
son of a
Oh,
bitch.
Yeah.
But he was apparently Carl Weathers was like really nervous about that scene.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because he knew that there was going to be a shot.
Oh, about his arms? Oh, yeah.
And he was like
jacked,
really,
though.
he was jacked, and he was like nervous because it was Arnold and everything.
Yeah.
And, but if
Like, you're making fun of Arnold because, like, all the weight equipment he'd come around with.
oh yeah, that too, yeah.
Oh, so did you watch that video where they're talking about where he said that when they were filming the movie, him and Arnold were like competing, and he was like, he's like, I got up at like 5:30 in the morning to go work out and be on set by 7, and Arnold's already there. He'd been there since 5.
Yeah.
So I got up at like 4:30 in the
He was
morning.
there.
Yeah.
They were going around it was in Mexico, right? They did in Mexico, so going around the Mexican jungle, and they were like had an entire gym worth of equipment, and they were toting around the Mexican jungle so they could work out. Only Arnold, right? And you know the whole. If you have not seen this, you have to go back and watch this movie, Pumping Iron documentary.
Oh God.
And in that you kind of get and if you know anything about Arnold, like from his competing days, not as governor, he's like he always trolls people. He's always messing with people, and apparently he really got inside Carl Weathers' head. So funny. He was the master at that about mental manipulation, like him and Lou and all that stuff. Fascinating.
Did you ever watch the Netflix special he did? The Arnold one? Mm-mm. Yeah, it's like three different episodes where it's his
I didn't know it was
career.
like that.
Oh, dude, it is.
When did that come out?
Oh, it's been out for a while.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
it was his bodybuilding days, the Hollywood days, and then him as a governor.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
really good. But yeah,
that's so funny. Just toting around an entire gym and around the jungle.
I watched one deal where it was Kevin Pollak. You know who Kevin Pollak is, right?
I know the name.
Comedian,
I can't put a face to the name.
Shorter dude. Trying to think of what movie he was in. He was in The Whole Nine Yards with Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry. He played the gangster that talked like a Hungarian accent.
I cannot put a face to that.
Oh, okay.
I cannot.
Well, anyway, he did a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, The End of Days, where he played like his partner.
End of Days. Oh my God, that movie was so weird for Arnold.
It was
such a weird movie.
So apparently he had this trailer.
I hated the ending of that movie.
Oh yeah,
so dumb.
Yeah. Well, he had this giant trailer that he had all his gym equipment in. Kevin Pollak's like 5'4".
Oh really?
Like 120 pounds. And so Arnold's working out. He's on bench press, and he goes, "Hey, Kevin, spot me." And he goes, "You're right there." He goes, "What was he expecting me to do?"
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, God, you brought that up. I had a really bad, and this is why. Sorry, you finish your story.
No, that was it.
Okay, because this is a tangent. This is a hard tangent. I'm getting better. I feel like we're both getting better. At recognizing our tangents and understanding where they're going, and being able to like stay on getting better at staying on topic. This is a learning experience for the both of us.
All of us.
Yeah. So anyway, how important it is to have someone at the gym that you trust to do for spots and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was my so. I only need a spot on bench, and I really need help on the rack. I don't trust my shoulder, my left shoulder, getting the unrack. And just found somebody who I was at the gym that I thought was like could help me.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna have someone spot you, vet them out a little bit, right? So just so they know how to do it.
Yeah.
Terrible handoff. It was like I thought it was gonna fall right on my jaw and on my face. It was bad. So, and it was moderately heavy. It was triples at 345.
Okay.
So not crazy heavy, but heavy enough.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
At the point where I'm like, I need a little help.
Yeah.
And also my bicep, dude, my left bicep.
It's still bothering you?
No, at that day. It was hurting so bad.
Who's Devin? Never mind.
Oh, Devin's messed up. Yeah. No, it was hurting me so bad, but it was because instead of doing squat day on a Monday, I had to do it on a Tuesday, and then I did bench on Wednesday. So it was like the day after.
No. That was you and I talking about that.
Was it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it hurt. My left bicep was hurting so bad. And like just terrible handoff, and I like threw off the whole session, and it was like, so vet your spotters just a little bit. I need a
power lifter.
I need you to come lift with me on chest days.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'll try to figure that out.
Man.
Okay. Speaking of tangents and going off track, I remember what I was going to talk about earlier. So earlier this week, in FFA, so they had this ag science class that he's in, and they were talking about milks and cheeses. And so they had to try different milks and different cheese. So it was kind of a blind taste test.
Okay.
So they had glasses of milk lined up, and they didn't know what it was.
Oh,
there was
interesting. Okay.
a heavy chocolate whip or a heavy chocolate cream,
Okay.
a chocolate almond milk, a buttermilk, a whole milk, and a 2%.
Okay.
And I think there was one other one.
Okay.
So they had to figure out which one was which. Mm-hmm. Of course, his favorite one was.
I could guarantee you I nail every single one of those.
I'm sure you would, but he's never had buttermilk.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wish I was there to see
Yeah.
it. Because he goes, it is the worst thing I've ever had in my life. It was
not,
so bad.
but it's pretty bad.
He goes, I thought I was going to throw up.
Yeah.
He's so many people who drank it were about to throw up, and we weren't allowed to have the chocolate whipped cream one until we tasted the buttermilk.
Oh, just dude, God.
So I was like, you do know where buttermilk comes from, right? And he goes, no. So I went through the whole thing. He was like, oh my God, it's so much worse.
Dude, I know bodybuilders back in the day that would drink buttermilk.
Oh God.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Oh,
I've done it, and it's, I can't,
Why?
there's a lot of good health benefits for it. It's a lot of great bacteria. There's a lot of great bacteria.
I'd rather shotgun kombucha.
Oh, 100%.
At least that one, you're like, it kind of tastes like a beer.
God, dude, yeah. I don't know how these. I don't know. Like they would drink it like a glass of buttermilk.
God, that's awful. That is awful.
I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of really great benefits to it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, if you're a bodybuilder and you're consuming 1,000 grams plus of carbs a day, a little bit of extra help is needed. So they're doing that and shooting apple cider vinegar at the same time.
How? I mean,
I don't know.
I can
Dude,
think of
it's so bad.
I think there's so many better ways to consume carbs than that.
No. I mean to help break down the carbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah. I don't know how people do that. That's gross. Not for me. Not for me.
No,
Take my milk.
I'm gonna pass.
How are we doing on time?
It is 11:06.
Ooh, all right. We got to wrap
It's time to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, man.
So until next time.
Until next time, dude. This was a good choice. Maybe we do more of this. We do more of these.
I
every now
think
and
probably during the fall season, maybe doing kind of some mixed drinks.
then. Yeah, I
or-
think it'd be fun.
Yeah,
I'm cool with
trying
it.
something out. So,
All right.
all right.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers, bud.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. See
Have
you
a
guys
good one.
next time.
See you next time.